some of these ticker names. I guess this is probably like the beginning of the end of Amazon, huh? Because like, so Jeffrey Bezos leaves, and now they announced they're going to get into brick and mortar. It's like they just ruin your company. The minute you leave, they ruin your company. He went, what, 25 years building up this company, which is non-brick and mortar, destroyed the brick and mortar space by doing it that way. And so now they're gonna go back in time and become a brick and mortar store. Yeah, they have Whole Foods. They have some experiment in this direction already, I guess you could say. But maybe it'll be like Apple stores. It'll just be sort of a vanity storefront. And then maybe that's where you can bring back your stuff for instant return or something. I don't know. Pfizer September 21 calls should be closed today. It is likely, yes. See how the first 5 minutes of the market go. Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Somebody says, but now he buys up property at 5 cents on the dollar because he destroyed their value. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, this is the hostile takeover of brick and mortar. Okay, SNOA just popped. I should have given you the breakout number there. It was 1050 for 50 cents of risk. No, 75 cents of risk. And there it is at 1070 now. SNOA. You heard Tesla Energy is going to change the world. Okay. So, what we want to try and get into today is anything that's been on just a solid run, but now had a bit of a pullback. And so I've got a list of a couple things that have been running, but I don't know which ones have pulled back. Let's take a look. I want to try to get into some things this morning. Discover Financial Services, maybe. DFS. And I keep that kind of up over here. maybe T. Rowe Price. Let's see. What was I just about to do? Switch from the. Yeah, I wanted to take a look at Target. Problem with Target is I guess they released bad earnings. I thought they were good, but the reaction has been bad. I throw a channel in there, what it looks like. Yes, it did, but it's just the market. Jamal, that's so true. I've never seen anyone with a full cart at Whole Foods. They only buy like 3 items. That is so true. Full paycheck. All right, I'm going to refresh the market chameleon. We've got 19 minutes until the market opens. If you're interested in getting into that SNOA, it's about $1 of risk if it breaks 11. Macy's is up 7%. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, nothing too big there going on. Yeah, that's funny. You said Bayok right when I brought it up. Got Bayok up here as well. Jesus, Vanessa. Yeah. Yeah. Which ones? But yeah, that would have been the wrong direction for sure. Mm. Why did you have target calls? After earnings were good. Oh, gotcha. You mean earnings were good, so you got some target calls, and then it just didn't follow through? Yes. Okay. Actually, it did follow through. You just didn't sell when it was at its peak there. Did you? Or did you? Yep, I've got Upstart up here as well. Scaled out a little good. All right. Well, Vanessa, I'm not even gonna talk to you. I'm not even gonna fucking start with you. Oh Jesus. You're trading options and you only have 600, well, I guess maybe $2,000 in your account. You can get $20 worth of risk per trade, and you're getting options, 2 contracts. Ay, we love you, but please check into a Betty Ford clinic. You have a problem. Houston, you have a problem. Maybe. I think, somebody says, could a prop shop come out of this Discord? Maybe. Maybe in like half a year or a year, RJ is going to be lead trader on my team over at my new hedge fund. We'll see. I sound much better. Well, I don't know that I am, but thank you. I mean, I'm better, but I wouldn't say I'm much better. But thank you. I'm glad. Maybe just that I sound better means that I am getting better for sure. I haven't had to take any meds this morning, so that's new. No meds, and I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. Got a lot of coughing this morning, but I worked that out before we went live. PG swing, you never know. But if it's pulled back on us and it's going to stop out, yeah, I mean, we basically need to stop out today on it. We're going to stop out of probably everything, but I'd like to see how the market goes a little bit here. Looks like Tesla is being resilient. Hello. Focus on yourself always. Yes. And we've got 14 minutes until the market opens. So this is just going to be one of those days where you've got to take a hit. And those happen. One of the worst days. Yesterday, if I had been here during that last hour of the market, I would have said cut, 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 cut. Just cut across the board. Just get rid of it all. This kind of a close is no good. Because then I know that today it would have followed through pretty heavily. And then we could have saved, I don't know, 20 to 40% of whatever drop we're having right here. I'm not sure what podcast you're talking about. But if it's Joe Rogan, then awesome. Okay, I'm not sure if I noticed you sent me something last night. Yeah, we're probably going to be out of the Pfizer swing trade. Yep, we're going to have to cut everything. Should have been done yesterday, really. The last hour of the market. So we wouldn't have to go through it. Yeah, Vanessa. But today is the day to buy some things. When you're thinking about investing, Vanessa, and anybody, the time to buy is when things have gotten just absolutely slammed. So what I'll do is I'll usually be in cash and I'll wait for it. Sometimes it can take months. Oh, that's cool. But I think I heard possibly that Rogan lives here in Texas. Just that's cool. I wonder if he performs comedy at like a local comedy club. I could just drop in. He's opening up a club. Where? In Miami or in Texas? Probably Texas, so he can be right there. And where does he live? Is he in Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio? He is in Austin. That's where I am. Oh, that's awesome. I love Austin. Really love it. What a city. Beautiful city. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful cities in the world and in the United States, but Austin is one of them. Very beautiful. They have rivers and kind of some waterfalls going through the skyscrapers in downtown. It's so beautiful. Yeah, definitely screw California. 100% on that. Is Bud a buy yet? Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see. Yeah, he does his podcast there and everything. Wow, that's outstanding. I just didn't know. I guess Bud did a split recently. I wasn't aware of it, huh? No, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of Sam Adams. Yeah. Okay, let's see. No, Bud does not look good. Bud has had a terrible 30 days. Yet, yes, it has. Keep Austin weird. Right. That's right. I'm so stressed. About what? Is it still okay to swing base? Yes and no. Right now, I would want to get into really idealistic swing trades right now. The VIX is at like 25. Right at this moment, it's at 23.15. The market is in a danger zone right now. So it's not a good idea to be putting on swing trades whenever the VIX is over 20, especially over 25. Since I'm looking at Bud, yeah. What is it? What's the ticker? Yeah, I don't know what it is. Samuel. No. What's the ticker? It's I can't quite remember. Oh well. How do you like Google for a day trade? Sonoa is close. Yes, here comes the break on Sonoa, SNOA. If it breaks 11, you can get in for $1 of risk. 8 minutes until the market open. You should have stopped trading after Tuesday. Yeah, Julian. But actually next time fucking do it, right? Like if you have some kind of a realization, learn from it, become a better trader because of it, for sure. Monday and Tuesday market was beautiful. Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. It's like when you don't have very many pre-market things popping, that's usually a sign that the day is going to be very weak. And that's what we had yesterday and now today. Oh, okay. What's your travel hacker meetup? Um, and have you been to Austin, Chuck? Where in Austin would it be? Do you think would it be held? Okay, Tyler. No, long-term holds are probably safer if they're really long-term holds. Sam, it's Sam. Okay, go. Yeah, Sam got hammered. I mean, it was around 380 for a long time, and then it went up to 1400, and now it's back down to 600. What a run! The train cross country is $1,100 for a ticket. That seems rather pricey. Seems like it should be like $250. That's weird. Lost 2R on Wednesday. Okay. Oh yeah, not too bad actually, Julian. Good job. No, Workhorse doesn't look promising. No. Emma says I've been watching Sam Adams since the earnings drop. Can't believe it keeps dropping. Yes, and until it can turn around, that's the sentiment that it's in. Same thing with Tesla. Tesla right now is sideways or bearish. Hasn't reversed that sentiment yet. Okay, we got 5 minutes and 40 seconds to the market open. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Baba, QuantumScape. Oh, Baba is total shit. Like, I think that they announced they have to be under like communist scrutiny or whatever, and yeah, they've gone bearish. They've been bearish forever. Get with the program. QuantumScape, that's been going down to the ground since November. Spotify puts, I don't know on that one. I mean, it would seem so. You never know when it might find support. Trying to counter trend trade, you're just going to lose money. It's a bunch of men and women who share tips and tricks for hacking travel, like using points and miles and other tricks for maximizing credit card points uses, earnings. Austin was top choice in our poll for next meetup place. Cool, Chuck. Yeah, I know all about that. I mean, not all about that, but I'm familiar. And send me an invite if it ends up coming to Austin, or send me an invite to your group or whatever, if that's something you guys can do. I sent you that podcast. The dude's name is he has his own podcast. Oh, I didn't understand that. Okay, he's a $91 million profiting podcaster. Deere has earnings tomorrow pre-market. Let's see. Well, unfortunately, it's pulled back lately instead of getting overextended, so there's no lotto play there. Sonnet Biotherapeutics, SONN, is up erasing about 4 months of decline in a single pre-market session. SONN. It got as high as 262 in pre-market, which takes you all the way back a whole year of decline that it's erased. So anyway, Sonnet could be having one of those once in a blue moon days today. SONN. All right, so we have DLO up, SLRX up, Sonnet, SONN, SNOA, ESGC, and we're watching a couple other things. The market opens in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. You guys over on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio so you can come join us live trading this morning. I'll see you there. We're going to shut off the TikTok in 2 minutes. I have no idea about GRVI IPO. All right, we got 1 minute and 30 seconds until the open. Okay for us. Wow. Oh, is that right, Julian? It's been that way, man. It's been that way, hasn't it? Like 3 out of 4 sessions, I think. 3 out of 4 sessions on Wednesdays have been meme tardy. Yeah, we looked at VXRT. I don't think anything's happening today on it. Yeah, no, it's not. All right, we got 45 seconds to the open. We're shutting down the TikTok. And if you want to come join us live trading, just click the link in my bio. SNOA is likely to break on the open. We'll be looking for a break of 11.07. If it does, be quick. 20 seconds to the market open. Be quick and get in for dollar of risk. SNOA. Oh, they did? Oh, nice. Okay. Flight prices dropped today. Market is opening now. All right, there goes Sanoa. Get in. SNOA. It's already up to 1150. Right? All right. And it's hitting 1122, 1130. $11.50. All right, you need to be taking 5% profits right here. Every 50-cent level on Sanoa. All right, there's another one. Take another 5% out, 5 to 20% out right now at the $12 level. 12.50. We're hitting 12.50 now. Take another 5% out, and we're halting. We're halting. Get your 5% out. Exit a portion of your position. Scale out. We are halting on SNOA. And halted. Okay, now over to DLO. DLO just triggered for $4 of risk. DLO. Did anybody catch who did the best there on SNOA? Let's put it that way. Who got the best entrance at the open? What did you get fills at? Rob says, I did. Nice. 1107. Fantastic. Jesus Christ. Blake got in at 12.1, a little bit late. Is that what you mean to say? 12.1? That sucks. It's a little bit late. 11.1, 10.85. Okay, you got in before the market opened. 11.14, 11.12, 11.26. You were in pre-market. Yeah, 11.31, 11.10. Boy, outstanding. Great job. And did you guys get off partial profits there? There was 3 exits. So that's 12%. Very good for whoever got that at 1107. And then, yeah, if you got a little pre-market, you did even better. Way to go, guys. All right, DLO is breaking out. That was one of the ones that we're watching. It was $4 of risk to get in. Would be an exit at 59 if it falls back. But it looks like it's pushing, so that's good. All right, good job, guys. We got something to work on a crappy market day like today. All right, Apple is recuperating a little bit. I want to make sure you guys get out of any of your positions if they're recuperating for sure. You want to just do a little bit of either de-risking or holding, or you want to be ready to sell. Because this market could go up and then you boom, and then that's it. Go up all day. We'll see. We're coming out of the halt in about 3 minutes on SON and SNOA. SPY and industrials just ripped to the upside. No, I can't say I like a trade on Bank of America right now, Tony. How did they take profits so fast? Well, experience and various platforms and setups can be tweaked for speed and for fast order entry, and possibly some of the traders here, I'm not sure who, maybe even using something like Dash Trader, where you can use macros and just ultra fast, when you're ready for that day, you can go in that direction, but it costs extra money. Dash Trader is $175 a month. And that's another place you can paper trade, guys, by the way. You may not know that. You can get Dash Trader and just do simulated trading. SONN is already halted? Okay, wow. Okay, we're coming out of the halt in 1 minute on SNOA, indicating it's going to open at 12.5. If you didn't get a chance to get that 5% out, 5 to 20% out, you could already front load your order right now. Just have it 5 to 20% of shares, market orders to sell. And right when it opens, it'll just automatically take profits for you. All right, it's going to be coming out of the halt in about 20 seconds. SNOA. We don't want to get into SON yet. All right, something like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it goes. SNOA. All right, a lot of profit taking going on, and then it got bought up, mixed with some later profit taking, mixed with being bought up, fighting at this level, and it looks like getting out is winning versus getting in. DLO is suddenly pulled back pretty hard. On DLO, you wanted to have taken profits at underneath every dollar level, and so at this point you would be getting out at break even, and you would not be losing any money on DLO. But if you did not take profits, whatever reason, either you can stay in for this wide stop, or you can just get out at break even here. Tilray had a big jump. Okay. Right. The market, people are buying this up. The market is being bought up. For the most part, everybody wants these discounts. Okay, over on Sanoa, you're either out at your break even if that comes up and you've taken several profits, or you keep riding your stop, keep it in at 10.6, 10.7, right around there. Still holding. The next breakout on SNOA will be at 13, so 13.01, indicating almost $2 of risk. So that means it could go $4 from 13 to $17. Nice, Steven. Well done. SONN. So SONN is in a halt again. Is that what you just said? Okay, pulling it up. I mean, there was a potential pivot entry at $1.72. It already passed, but it was not a short thing. So it'd be much better if we can grab it breaking over 262 or possibly 220 or possibly here at 190. So if you want SONN, I can say that you could get in for 40 cents of risk. Now, it'd be okay if you want it. I'm not guaranteeing that trade's going anywhere, though. Not fully confirmed. So I use Mac and PC, and for trading, yeah, you want to use a PC pretty much. You don't really need much. You just want a lot of RAM. And then these days, you get a SSD drive, and even an i5 or i7 should be fine. And graphics is not intensive at all. It's basically 1980s shit. No, not 16 gigs of RAM, like 64 gigs of RAM or more, like a lot of RAM. That's where you need to put your RAM. Like if you can get 128 gigs of RAM, that's probably much better. Thinkorswim, for instance, can use like 40, 50, 60 gigs of RAM. There you go. Sergio says 128. Yeah. Yeah, Thinkorswim is pretty, under Windows and everything, it can be quite RAM hungry. You don't want to be at the mercy of a scratch disk. Virtual RAM. What color do you run your screens? What you mean? I mean dark, I guess. I don't know. You're looking at like one of them pretty much. And I use 4K 30. I believe they're 32-inch screens. I have another new one right under here that I could let you know about later. Just send me a message. They're Samsung. I think somebody here knows the model. You could just paste it. I think Sergio or somebody has the same. And I think they're really, really good. They're cheap and they last. They're like $300 for a 4K 30 or 32-inch, whatever it is. They last and they're quality. They don't start flickering out on you after 3 months. Oh, I kind of swear by those after having gone through so many screens. The market is improving, but not so much for Qs. Industrials and SPY, yes. Not so much for tech. And Macy's is now up. Yeah, let's see. Once the market touches yesterday's low, it might reverse. So that's the point in which, like, and it's coming soon. That's the point in which I think we should de-risk our portfolios and our positions and our swing trades if it can make it that high. Jamal, definitely, and then also VXRT and all these things. What was, um, it's one of these ones we had recently. Huge spike. Oh, SGOC. Look, this is this is the better example, Jamal. This is a much better example. Look at my chart on the upper right there. That's SGOC every day's trading. When did we make money on it, guys? Do you remember? This day, July 9th, and this day, July 12th. July 9th and July 12th. These 2 days. We didn't play it here. We didn't play it here. And I think maybe we tried to get it here yesterday. I think maybe we played around with it yesterday. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Maybe not. But this is such a great example, and then you'll hear people through all of these days here, these little red days, all these little red days, you'll hear people on TikTok or here or wherever going like, how about SGOC, man? Pretty great, right? Like, what do you think about SGOC? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. A flying fuck, not a rat's ass, nothing. I don't care about SGOC at all. I made my money from $3 to $29, and that's enough for me. I'm not fucking around with any of the other little down days. Meanwhile, of course, they're bag holding and they're like, man, I guess I should have got out. I thought this was the hottest next stock since NASA. Well, actually, NASA doesn't have a stock, but anyway, it's such a good example, that SGOC. That's how they go. You don't want to be in them after it's over. When they get wild like that, you day trade it, and then unless it doesn't re-break highs, if it can't break out, it's done. Don't trade it. It's gonna screw you. Be a breakout trader only. It's just so much safer. Don't be a retracement trader or a bounce trader. You'll constantly be giving back your gains. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to touch Alf. I'm looking for the next Alf when Alf was like back here, $6, and then we catch this one day where it goes from 9 to 16, and then I'm off to the next thing. Like that day, I'll just trade that. Floop, that's it. Hey, DLO is starting to curve up a little bit. That's nice for those of you who are in it. Macy's is getting close to breaking pre-market high. That could be a breakout trade. Richard Branson did his company dirty. He sold out as soon as he got back on Earth. And he also sold out before too. Remember that? He sold like $380 million of shares like 4 months ago. I don't know if you remember that. Tanked the stock, and then I think they did a shelf offering, and then he does this. It never ends. He's such a shyster. We are still in Tanaya, yeah. If you guys have any questions about a position, ask me now, because we do need to monitor them all, and I don't have them all. I have maybe a quarter to half of them. Yeah, positions that we're in. Okay. Oh, PG's having a good day. Look at that, man. All right. No, there's nothing to worry about there. PG's back in happy land. Missionary. What did I say? What did I say? That Richard Branson's a shyster and what is it? All right. Oh no, I do have PG. Okay, I just saw that. I do have PG. That my portfolio's already recovered like $1,000 from this drop, just by sitting here and waiting this morning for this market to be bought up. But do watch out, guys, as SPY comes up underneath the low of yesterday. I do believe that could be a tricky moment where the market reverses all the way back down, dips for a new low, and then moves back up and ends on a red day. It's possible. It's did that before. It's done that a couple times before in this situation. Rio. Oh, okay, cool. We're in Rio. Holy shit. No. We are hopefully not in Rio. Are we in Rio? Good lord. We needed to exit Rio a long time ago if we were in that. Navi, doing great. SNPO. SNPO, I think that's below our stop, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's. I mean, I guess it just barely held our stop. So we'll stay in SNPO. Google, yes. Did we get stopped out of that Google? So long as Google goes up today, keep holding. But if it starts to crap out, you might want to cut it. And then base. Base is not struggling. No. How do you figure that? Are you looking at the chart? It's not struggling. Well, maybe if you call that lack of incredible follow through struggling, but it's following through. Actually, it's doing okay. The market is down and base is up, and that's good relative strength. Yes. My God, this DHR position of ours is so resilient. We are going to be cutting DHR today, though. I'm almost certain. We'll get back in if we want to at some point. We did really good on that. 230% gains. Yeah, Sonoa kind of crapping out. Make sure if you've taken profits already at every 50-cent level, which you should have, that you therefore should move your stop to break even. Oh, cap! Yeah, that was wild. And every day it's a little bit different. You just got to have your rules. You got to stick to them. They work when they work. And when they don't work, they work. So that's just the way it is. Hot pocket. It was worth it. That's right. Don't try to make money every day. Like don't try to rationalize your system and change it up and modify it and massage it around, trying to make money on days when you're not making money. On days when you're not making money, you're not making money because the market just isn't set up right. It's just not doing the right things. It's really that it's almost philosophical. It's a much bigger. There's a much bigger force going on that's causing you to have a bad day, and you can't genius your way out of it or something. You're not going to be able to change that. So you have to just be even more careful. Don't force it. That's right, because there's nothing you can do. You can only capture what the market gives. You cannot create anything. We're like fishermen or something. Be like water. Be like water. Water has no form. Bruce Lee is has always been very, very special to me. I know he's special to everybody. What a great guy he was. And but before the internet, like I've always been way into Bruce Lee as his philosophy, like the Jeet Kune Do and all that. And my mentor in music, in writing music for movies, was Lalo Schifrin. He wrote Mission Impossible theme. Doon, 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 you know that one? And anyway, he wrote the music to Enter the Dragon and a couple of Bruce Lee movies. And he studied with Bruce Lee. He actually studied Jeet Kune Do with Bruce Lee. That's just incredible. Incredible. That is just, he's like a Jesus. Yeah, he's like, to me, he's like a Jesus kind of person. Very important. I think, in 1,000 years, he will be, Gandhi, one of the big ones. Yeah, that's how I feel about him. Every day is a winding road. Imagine being trained by the master. I know. Yeah. And this guy, really nice, Lalo Schifrin writes symphonies and movie music and works with the orchestra and conducts, and he's skinny and mild mannered, and he smokes a pipe, and he's a triple black belt in Jeet Kune Do. It's pretty cool. Yes. Bruce Lee versus an MMA fighter. Who wins? Definitely Bruce Lee. Yeah. There's just too much snap on the follow through. I don't think anybody could get away from that. Like a cobra. That's the problem. He might get himself into a wrestling situation, but he'll get out, and you'll be in pain. Oh, so I haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yet. I would like to. All right, DLO, you guys, is coming up for another breakout or a second test of the high. If you're in DLO, make sure you take profits, 5% to 20% on your position, every dollar underneath every little dollar level that it gets to. And right now it's working its way back up to the $66 level. No, I will see it, RJ. I mean, there goes SONN. SONN is curving up for a breakout. You could take that breakout. That's a nice calculated one for 25 cents of risk. If it breaks 2, I would wait for 2.01 on SONN. Yeah. There's a couple of Quentin Tarantino movies I need to catch up on for sure. That might have been the Son break. Oh my goodness. Utilities and staples really, really being bought into. So there's definitely a flight to safety rotation going on right now. That's not good for anything that needs to perform, maybe retail other than staples. and healthcare. Healthcare doing the best. Well, I would actually say utilities are doing the best. And ironically, gold dropping. I'm not familiar with that. That's funny. He lit them midair with his chucks, and the last one he did a 360 spin move, and it lit that match also. Yeah, I don't know. That might have been, who knows? That might have been a CGI thing, but maybe. That's pretty cool. All right. I mean, it looks like some of this, we're having an okay morning. Not too bad considering, right? Considering. All right, we're starting to touch yesterday's low. Be careful. If you have any positions which you're like, shit, fuck, I wish I took profits yesterday because it's down now, or the day before, right? And you're just seeing all your gains go away. And this morning now they're starting to go up a little bit and you're back at break even or you're up a little bit. You may want to de-risk those / sell those in a few minutes here because it's just not worth the risk the way the market is playing around right now. The market is not running, it's pulling back. Can make those decisions for yourself. I'll let you know what I'm doing when I'm doing it. So far, I'm just letting things appreciate this morning. All right, so there was that breakout on SON, yes. 25 cents of risk. Stop at 175. Breakout at 2. In that level. There's no guarantee that SON is going to continue. You're getting in early. This is not a confirmed breakout yet. That $2 level right there. Yeah, I've got Biok up. It's not really doing much. We will be exiting some of our swings. I'm just waiting for the right moment. Watching all the factors here. Can't tell you how happy I am to have recovered a couple grand there this morning. So pretty stoked about that we didn't have to sit through another pullback. What hit your break even? Oh, SNOA? Yeah, then you should get out. Yeah. Oh, wait, you should get out. And you should have taken profits, is what I was going to say. A couple times there. There's no harm in exiting anything that you're up in or that you're breaking even in on a day like today. You'll get it back on the next, when the market starts taking off again. But it isn't such a good idea to have like yourselves in a lot of pots right now with the market playing pullback games. Okay, there it is. The market just went through yesterday's low on all indexes. Dow Jones, SPY, and the Qs. So this could be the peak of today right now. This could be the moment. So I'm going to take a little off of my Apple. I have multiple contracts there. I'm going to take another 25% off of that at this moment. SON is halted down now, you said? Yes, it is. And 1.8 is where it's indicating it's going to open. That's not at your stop. Your stop is 1.75. Got out on SON at 2. Well, you must have been in another trade because that's where most people got in. Yeah, Steven, that's, absolutely. I love it. I love it that you said that, because it's showing that you've definitely moved over to the right side of the trading camp now. To just even think of that, it shows that you got a really good handle on things now. And there's just no need. There's just no need to trade Son if you don't have to. Like, you can just wait. The thing is to just be that sleeping lion in the Serengeti, just waiting for that one prey. And it's just going to happen maybe once or twice a week for you. And if you want to just wait for it, it's so easy. It's called confirmation. That's degenerate. Yep. Yang Hui says, Evan's lessons saved me so much money. I could have lost so much more if I never positioned myself properly. These are the right things I've learned over time from mistakes. That's why I always say, always listen to a hypocrite, because they've been through it. They know what they're talking about. They're like, don't do cocaine. But Dad, you do cocaine. Yeah, and that's why I'm dying. No, hand me the bag. Yeah, Mac is like, I don't do coke. I do crack. I do shit. What was it called in Breaking Bad? What do they call that? I'm such a non-druggy meth. Yeah, they call it wash your ass, Jenna. What? What the fuck? Glass? What? I think I missed something. So DLO, you guys who are in DLO, who's in DLO? You should be taking 5% to 20% profit out just beneath every dollar level, and you just got one right there. It's all the way up to 68. Very good, Ed. Very good, Mike. Make sure you're taking your partial profits. You're scaling out. Got a nice rebound on Pfizer there. I definitely don't trust it, and I'm probably going to be exiting that position today as well. Now we're up on base a little bit. That's a song. DLO, don't give a fuck about no ho. Is that a rap? I may be exiting my PFE swing. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, I don't like the action. What happened yesterday? And I'd be happy to get out at a profit / break even today. Contrary to what people say, I don't believe in that PFE is going to continue, because it's a climactic bar yesterday. So I think it's a miracle that it's even up right now. SONN $1.75 is what you're looking for the stop on that, but just watch it. Just babysit that level. See if it holds. Yeah. Excellent, Ed. Yep. And that's the coolest thing about taking scaling out and taking partial profits is, people ask me, I remember when we were trading GME, how did you know it was going to go to, whatever it was. Let me see which day in particular. There's a TikTok that I had. Well, I don't remember, but let's say I think it went to 320 or something one day from 180. And people say, how did you know? Like, because I was saying, get out right at the top, right? Uh, I didn't. I didn't know what the top was. We always get out. We're constantly getting out. We're scaling out all the time, all the way up. And then the cool thing is that because it, kind of makes the diagonal trend, as it's going up, we're able to raise our stops underneath those re-breakouts every time. And so we're taking profits at the very tops, at these key psychological levels, and then when they come and they break one of those pivot stop points, we get all out. It's a system. Yeah. And you never know what it's going to be, but you roughly get the max move. That's what's so cool. You look like a hero. And people are like, how the hell did you know it was going to, why you got out of it? Well, I would, the thing is they're afraid to get back in. They're afraid to get out because they don't understand they can get back in. It's really funny. You can keep exiting and then you can get back in when it re-breaks, and understanding how to trade breakout momentum is the best. You remember that, huh? GoCo. You were telling me about that earlier. GoCo? What's this? Wow. Terrible. Elliot just said PFE is going to consolidate for an hour. Kind of on the same page with me, I guess. Let's keep this PFE up. Is SPY still climbing? Roughly. Industrials are pulling back and SPY is halfway pulling back, but the Qs are pushing up. So Amazon and Apple are moving up. This is good because we have some Apple and we have some Google, I think. I used to do that. What'd you say? Was a good swing. Yeah. Son halted up, kind of weird that it did. This halted up. It was halted up, and then it went halted down, and now it's halted up. Yeah. I mean, it may not be going anywhere. These haltings, though, they're getting the attention of more and more traders. So the amount of volume going on here may start increasing. Yeah, but GoCo's a bounce play, so I'm not personally interested in that one. Bounce retracement. Is a halt on 10 or 20% movement? 10%. 10% in faster than a certain period of time. I forget what it is, 20 seconds or a minute or something like that. You can look it up. You can look up halt rules. Halt rules. Oh, that Archon looks terrible, dude. Absolutely terrible. Look at Agilent. Look at Archon, right? Is the upper right there? This is Archon in the upper right of my screen. Now look at Agilent. Okay. Where would you rather put your money? Learn to read charts. Archon. Shit. Agilent. Great place to put your money. See what I mean? Not that hard once you just learn how to look at a chart, right? All right. Yeah, Macy's is still. Macy's did break out. Did anybody catch that breakout? I wasn't looking. It's up $1 from the breakout. 1985 was the breakout. It's now hitting 2080. Missed it. Yeah, shit. And we even talked about it. I wasn't even sure it was going to break out. I'm surprised that it did. Pretty strong day for Macy's. I'll bet you the options are surprised too. I bet you they would have paid out well. Navi, good place. Yeah, it's true. Navi, that's another one that's been running really nicely. God, yeah. Well, the market is doing okay. Pretty happy about that. Although I probably am going to cut some positions. I'm definitely going to be cutting Pfizer at some point here. Not even any reason to get greedy on that one. It's just we're lucky that it's up. I mean, that was quite a bad day yesterday. Yeah, I mean, and that's another reason why getting in good stuff works out. Good companies. Oh, okay. Did you meet that guy for Oz? Was he is he in Utah? There goes Son, SONN, potentially going to break to the upside, possibly. $2.07. It's not a pre-market breakout though, just high of the day. So it doesn't necessarily confirm incredible momentum. I am still thinking of cutting DHR, yeah. And I don't mind. I think I haven't seen it do what it did yesterday since we got in. It hasn't had a day that bad. I guess there was this one. I don't know. I'm probably going to cut it, yeah. If it re-breaks out tomorrow, then maybe I'll get back in. Maybe, maybe not. Today, I've had a total of 4 Apple contracts calls, and yesterday I sold 25%. Today I sold 25%. So in other words, I sold 1 yesterday. I sold 1 today. So I still have 2 left, and I'm still pretty much around break even on those. But I'm very happy to be up like something like almost 2.5 grand off of the bottom of my portfolio this morning. I'm very happy because it was like a 4 grand drop. Be able to recover this much this fast, this is wonderful. I mean, I'm gonna book these gains soon here, and then we'll work on getting into some new stuff now that the market has shaken out a little bit and is changing and rotating. He added you back. What did he do? No, just chatted on Instagram and added him on Snapchat. Okay. Will I get into SONN? Let's ask the fucking 8-ball. Cannot foretell now. This thing. Biok is not going anywhere. DLO continues to make progress. I'm loving you guys who are in DLO. You're doing really good. And if anybody could have gotten to Macy's, that's another one that just seems to be doing well this morning. Running. I'm going to grab some more water, guys. Be right back. Stretch my legs for a second. Be right back. Yeah, Blake, I think I had low expectations too. I didn't expect it to get all the way up to 21. I thought he'd be lucky, if it even touched. Well, anyway, that's the way it goes sometimes. Getting a pretty strong push from tech right now. Yeah, it's not exactly popping. Yeah, totally. And they don't exactly have a plan to be Amazon online or something. Yeah, Macy's just dying a slow death. In the grand overall scheme of things, it's bearish. If you look at this chart in my upper right, you know, my little 4-year-old girl come in here and I could ask her, is that mountain going down or is that mountain going up? And she'll say down. No, we didn't cut anything yet. People shop at Macy's? Yeah, I don't think so. Apparently, a dying breed. Like literally. Like they're dying. Old. Literal dying breed. All right, Pfizer just broke high of the day. That's good. I'm trying to look for a moment to get out of this. I'm gonna take back another option contract on Apple. here. Double top. Yeah, apparently they had great earnings. Danielle says Macy's still has great sales. All right. Nordstrom's over Macy's any day. Yeah, for sure. And also, what's that one? Neiman Marcus. You have to have a lot of money to shop at Neiman Marcus. Like $1,800 dresses and $400 jackets. Never heard of it? Are you serious? Neiman Marcus? Wow. I've never, that's amazing. Yeah, I didn't understand that either, RJ, but yeah. Yeah, when you charge 1,000% over cost, you can have very good sales. And the market is pulling back now. Be the moment where I want to cut everything. Let me just check here. All right, I'm getting out of DHR. Try to ask a little bit under asking. Okay, I'm going to put some alerts out now. There we go. Just got filled on DHR at 48.40. In case any of you are trying to get filled, it looks like they're taken at 48.40. Very good fill. Pfizer is probably going to try and touch 50 again, but it might not break through. So I will probably get rid of Pfizer on the next touch of on the next attempt to break highs. I don't think it's going to be able to do it. I think those are doing really good. UNH, my UNH is doing really good, so I'll probably be holding that. Let me take a look at it. Yeah, that's a heck of a day. Yeah, looking good. And healthcare is doing good. PG doing fine. And J&J, you said. Yeah, that one is a little bit more worrisome. I might de-risk one contract on that. I'm already up 45%, so that's good. I have 2 contracts on J&J, so I might get rid of one here. Yeah, I think just high aspects. Selling 1 out of my 2, so 50%. I don't think so. I think right now is a low point for Tesla. Tesla's probably going to try and retest 700 tomorrow. I don't think it's time for you to sell Tesla yet. Maybe tomorrow. And then, yeah, let it fall and have problems and buy it again when it hits like 600 or 620. Oh, yeah, CMCSA. Let's see. Well, CMCSA seems to be less affected by what's going on in the market. I don't know why that is, but it's creating the right shape and breaking out and moving to break out. So right now, I don't think it's very alarming. We don't have to get out of that. I don't think we're up. I'm not up on it. Are you? I'm down on the smidge, but it's still not time. DLO. Let's see. You might need to get out of DLO. Let me check here. Up to you, but you could get out here. You can either get out here, all out, or wait for it to go all the way back down to 62. So if you're in DLO, you may wish to just cut it all right now. Okay. I don't think, I don't think we're going to touch UNH. That sector is doing well, and it's doing well. EXPR is having a heck of a day. Okay. That's probably because of Macy's. So I did sell a little bit of my J&J though. And I'm almost completely out of Apple. We also have the CNM. I don't know why my options aren't priced right or something. Yeah. They'll just have to go up more before it really reflects proper pricing. So this is kind of what I said. The market's starting to tip over now. I did get out of DHR. I don't know if anyone was listening. I have exited DHR at a huge profit. Percent gains. That was a great run. I'm about 25% in cash and holding a couple positions that seem to be doing okay. So I think that's good. Yeah. All right, you guys. That's going to be it for the morning session for me. I'm sometimes feeling a little tired. Drip. Wow. Oh yes, that's the oil inverse. Oil. Oil got to 62. Nice. In a couple weeks, might see. So if we can get to $60 a barrel, and we're talking about $2.85 gas. That's about where it is right now. So you need less. Thank you. Thanks very much. Robo, did my mic just start doing it? Oh, okay. Did Autobots roll out? Thank you very much, Young Hui. That's very nice of you. I hope that this can be over soon. All right, not too bad of a day. We navigated it. I think some of you maybe previously would have panicked on that open and been like shit, and then maybe some of you would have cut it at a loss. But this is exactly why we wait 5 minutes and then we see which way the market starts going. This has been good. All right, if the market starts to tank on you, cut. Just go ahead, cut. All right.